Are you looking for the best portable power stations? In this video we will look at some of the 7 best portable power stations on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. EcoFlow River 2 Pro. EcoFlow has quickly established itself as a leader in portable power stations with its impressive lineup of offerings. The River series is the more portable class of power stations under 1000 Wh, and the Delta series offers some great large-scale options. With excellent stackability, the EcoFlow line would be best for those needing to transport and store many units at once. The River 2 Pro had the fastest charging time of all the units tested at a screaming 70 minutes, so it's an ideal option when needing a good portable unit that can be ready to go in a jiffy. It also has the most ports in its class, with 4 AC, 3 USB-A, and a 100W USB-C. For the best combination of available ports, charging time, portability, and ability to stack, we couldn't find much wrong with the EcoFlow River 2 Pro. We felt that, while the build quality might be slightly better from Goal Zero and Jackery, those brands couldn't compete with the output for the price of the River 2 Pro. Unless you need something truly massive, like the Delta 2 Max model, we found the 768 Wh capacity with 800 W max output to be a real sweet spot, between the common 500 Wh and 1000 Wh units. It provided the portability of smaller options with nearly the same output as larger power stations. Overall, the combination of output ports, capacity, and portability made the EcoFlow River 2 Pro our best portable power station of 2024. Number 2. Bluetti AC70. Bluetti makes power stations of all shapes and sizes, from the ultra-portable AC2A to the massive AC200P. They are all a part of their AC series, which provides ultra-fast AC charging of up to 950 watts, meaning anything below that in watt-hours can be charged in less than an hour. The system does seem to run a bit hot when maxed out on AC power, so noise is an issue, but only when it's running at full bore. The rest of the time, the Bluetti AC70 offers an easy-to-read display that lets you know just how much power is coming in and out. The AC70 is a 768 Wh unit, which was the best output for the price that we tested. Plus, with a 2000W peak power output, you can run other items such as kitchen appliances for a short period with no worries. While it doesn't have the port options or ease of use that the EcoFlow does, this Bluetti power station packs a ton of performance at this price point. Number 3. Jackery Explorer 2000 Plus. If you need your portable power station to support days of off-grid adventure and maybe back up your home power, check out the Jackery Explorer 2000 Plus. This power station is our favorite heavy-duty option due to its impressive output, 3000 W max and 6000 W peak, and expandable capacity, up to a whopping 24 kilowatt-hours. We tested the 2000 Plus with an additional 2000 Wh battery pack, which we found made an exceptionally powerful package that, thanks to the built-in wheels and pull handle, was still able to be transported, though, at about 100 pounds combined. This setup is heavy. Jackery's Plus series is a step up from their already excellent Pro series, and indicates portable power stations that are not only expandable but also have a much more durable battery setup. The Plus series power stations have batteries that can go through anywhere from 3000 to 4000 charge cycles, depending on size. That's a huge increase over some models in this list, including other Jackery power stations. On one extended car camping trip, one of our testers ran his Dometic CFX 375DZ portable fridge for 2 weeks using just the Explorer 2000 Plus, sans additional battery. That was in addition to powering phones, lanterns, laptops, and headlamps. While he kept the power station topped up using the car and solar charging, not once did the Jackery get near depletion. The other reason we love the Jackery 2000 Plus as a high-capacity portable power station is because it features wheels and a telescoping handle to help transport the admittedly heavy unit, 61.5 pounds. While we felt the handle could have been better quality, the wheels rolled smoothly over hard-packed terrain. Big, built-in grab handles make it easier to load into the car. And beyond the high capacity, We also felt like this Jackery model had an appropriate number and variety of outputs to be useful on adventures. While this big unit isn't for everyone, if you need loads of capacity and a high peak output, the Jackery 2000 Plus is our favorite pick. Number 4. Anker 737. Being able to charge on the go is a big deal, but air regulations prohibit transporting any battery over 27,027 mAh, or 100 Wh. The Anker folks knew this and developed a charging unit that just squeaks under the limit at 24,000 mAh. This allows travelers to Instagram to their heart's content without fear of running out of juice right at sunset. Most smartphones can get 5 charges on this, and we could recharge an entire 14-inch MacBook Pro once, and in under an hour thanks to its 250W output. It's by no means a full-blown power station and doesn't really compete with the others on this list, but sometimes you just need to power some USB devices and don't have the capacity to carry around a larger/heavier unit. For those instances, we were happy with the portability and simplicity of the 737. It has a digital readout of power consumption to keep you on track, something other smaller-scale power banks usually lack. At just over £1, we'd happily take this along for short camping trips where we just want to keep phones and headlamps charged. Number 5. Jackery Explorer 500. The Jackery line looks most at home on a job site with a color scheme that closely resembles a certain big-box hardware store. While aesthetics shouldn't really be a deciding factor, the orange motif does have a benefit in helping people see the inputs in low-light situations. Speaking of low light, the Explorer 500 was the only model in its class with a side-facing flashlight, meaning you can illuminate a path while carrying it. This feature could come in handy on more than one occasion for power outages. But ultimately, it's this power station's rugged casing, impressive operating temperature range, 14 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit, and powerful output that had us admiring its durability. The drawback to the Jackery line is the lack of outputs. The Explorer 500 is the only device in its class without a USB-C, and these days, that's kind of a big deal. Furthermore, there is only one AC output. What it lacks in output options, it makes up for in output power. The single AC output can handle 500 W consistently and surge up to 1000 W. So, for this reason, we recommend this power station if you are just trying to power one device, such as a power tool or a set of speakers. Having a fixed handle on top has both benefits and drawbacks. The main benefit is the easy grab-and-go portability, which could serve well in an emergency situation. But if space is an issue, it makes stacking difficult. So this is the one to use when you need fast portability and have plenty of storage available. The larger Explorer 2000 Pro was impressive in terms of power output, handling any household item from a vacuum cleaner to a Vitamix blender with no apparent power weakness. It also has a folding top handle to allow for better stacking and storage. It's a great pick for heavy-duty uses. Number 6. FJD Pony 500. For those who don't need an AC plug and only require some reliable, quiet, and compact USB power, we are huge fans of the Pony 500 from FJ Dynamics. By not having any bells and whistles, it's able to come in a much smaller package than others. The unit also allows input-output via 2 XT ports, which are most commonly used on other power stations for input from a solar panel. It's important to note these XT ports can't take more than 48 V. A mistake we made by blowing out one of the ports when trying to charge via a solar panel. That's more our fault as they did have the warning in the manual. So, now you've been warned too. The Pony 500 uses NMC chemistry rather than LiPo, which has advantages and disadvantages. The main advantage is energy density, you get more watt-hours per pound with NMC. The technology can also lead to greater operating temperature ranges. In this case, the FJD Pony 500's range is from -4 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Look out, Jackery Explorer 500. Overall, this super compact and portable power station is great for powering up small devices, though it does run a bit pricey for its versatility. Number 7. Anker Powerhouse 535. Anker was founded by a former Google employee who wanted to make better batteries for laptops. Since then, the company has created an array of power supply solutions and accessories. One of their latest innovations is the Powerhouse line of power stations, and they continue to provide reliable power on the go. With a huge array of ports, the Anker Powerhouse 535 is a great option if you have a lot of small devices between several people. We loved the light bar on the side, as it functioned like a lantern and helped illuminate the unit when we needed to use it at night. It's rated to hold up for 3,000 cycles, so it has great value that will last many years down the road. A major downside is that even though there are 4 AC outlets, you can only use 2 of them at a time if you have devices that require a ground prong. That said, the Anker Powerhouse is a simple and versatile portable power station.